Hey everybody, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk Avatar: The Last Airbender, Season 2. Yeah, we finished up Season 1 with an awesome season finale, a two-parter at the North Pole with the Northern Water Tribe, and we had this huge battle between the Fire Nation army and the Water Tribe. We had great individual battles. Zuko kidnapped Aang. They ended up sheltering in a cave off in the wasteland somewhere before Aang ended up rescuing Zuko. Zuko ends up fighting Admiral Zhao. Zhao is probably dead because he was killed by the giant, I don't even know what to call that spirit that Aang sort of occupied, but we can assume, I think, Zhao is dead, although we don't have confirmation of that. Zuko seems completely over it. He and Iroh are floating away on a raft, and Zuko's just tired of it all. I think he's come to the realization that even if he does capture the Avatar, he's not going to be welcomed back by the Fire Nation. So where does he go from here? I honestly don't know. But I'm super curious to find out more, because I think he's a really fascinating character. Banished by his father gave him this impossible task, at least as far as his father was concerned, except Zuko has taken it seriously these last number of years, because it was his only hope. Literally, Aang, the Avatar, gave him hope. But maybe that hope's slipping away now, and will he blame that on Aang, or will he turn his anger back towards the Fire Nation? It's really hard to say, but the Fire King Ozai, Zuko's father, has now tasked the mission of capturing the Avatar to Zuko's sister, who we know nothing about other than that she's the favorite child of Ozai, and that Zuko never was the favorite. So we get to meet her as a new presumable antagonist this season, which will be interesting. Mix it up a little, add some new characters. We had the very sad loss of our water princess that Sokka had a real connection with, but she sacrificed herself to literally save the world, so, good on her. But we remain a group, a team of 3 plus Appa and Momo. I wonder how much longer that will last, because we need earthbending training now. Now, Aang is by no means a waterbending master, but he at least has a waterbending master with him who can train him in the form of Katara. She is now a waterbending master. She picked it up very quickly from the master of the Northern Tribe, and she will be training Aang further in waterbending, but we need to find an earthbender now. So do we go back to Omashu and Aang's childhood friend Bumi? Do we head towards Ba Sing Se? Do we find somebody else along the way? I'm assuming this season is all about finding an earthbender. I'm assuming we're now into the second book, the book of the earth instead of the book of water. But I think we're going to get that confirmation in this first episode or two. Are we picking up right where we left off? Is there going to be a bit of a time jump? Are we still at the North Pole when this season starts, or have we recommenced our journey? Who knows? But it's it's not a fresh start, but it is a fresh season. We can kick the show off into a new direction, and I'm really excited to see which way we go. So let's jump right into it, guys. This is episode 1 from season 2, and it's called The Avatar State.
But I believe Aang can save the world.
All right, exact same intro. Book 2, Earth. Here we go. Oh. Dreams, I'm assuming. What's that all about?
Just a nightmare. I was in the Avatar state, but I was outside my body watching myself. It was scary. I was scary.
I guess if you've been given a ship, where's Appa?
Katara, this amulet contains water from the spirit oasis. Aang, these scrolls will help you master waterbending. But remember, they're no substitute for a real master. Sokka, take care, son.
Take care. Oh.
General Fong will provide you with an escort to Omashu. There you'll be safe to begin your earthbending training.
They're going straight to Omashu.
Appa, yip yip.
That's the plan, anyway. Oh, okay. So he's go. Oh, that's right. Some of them are going to the South Pole to help rebuild the Southern Water Tribe.
Who knew floating on a piece of driftwood for 3 weeks with no food or water could make one so tense?
I love Iroh.
3 years ago today, I was banished.
Okay.
I lost it all. I want it back. I want my father not to think I'm worthless.
I'm sure he doesn't. Why would he banish you if he didn't care? That came out wrong, didn't it?
Yep. Is this the sister?
You may have mixed feelings about attacking members of the royal family, but I assure you, if you hesitate, I will not hesitate to bring you down. Dismissed.
Tides will not allow us to bring the ship into port before nightfall.
Do the tides command this ship?
No, Princess.
And if I were to have you thrown overboard, would the tides think twice about smashing you against the rocky shore?
No, Princess.
Well then, maybe you should worry less about the tides, who've already made up their mind about killing you, and worry more about me, who's still mulling it over.
Oh, okay. All right. She's a badass. Okay, so where's this? This is Earth Kingdom.
Welcome, Avatar Aang, and welcome to all of you, great heroes.
I like that.
Whoa, they get fireworks and everything. Very celebratory.
Avatar, you're ready to face the Fire Lord now.
What?
No?
No, I'm not.
With you leading the way, as the ultimate weapon, we could cut a swath right through to the heart of the Fire Nation.
But I don't know how to get in or out of the Avatar state.
So it's decided then. I'll help you figure out how to get into the Avatar state, and then you'll face your destiny.
No, Aang's pursuing his destiny his way.
Every day the Fire Nation takes lives, people are dying, Aang. You could end it, now.
Heavy. But he's not going to succeed if he's not the proper Avatar and have mastery over all 4 elements. Oh, she's got lightning bending.
Almost perfect. One hair out of place.
Almost isn't good enough.
Almost isn't good enough. Okay.
I'm in. I'll fight the Fire Lord.
Oh, this doesn't feel like a good start to the season. But yeah, he's being pressured.
I'm just being realistic. I don't have time to do this the right way.
Yeah, there's not a right answer and a wrong answer.
In an ordinary warrior, it improves strength and energy tenfold. In you, it may induce the Avatar state.
Strength tenfold? It's
energy,
like
huh?
steroids?
Is it working? Is it working? I can't tell. Somebody
Is it
tell me what the
cocaine?
Avatar state is. I don't have a good view of myself.
Maybe I can shock you into the Avatar state.
Nope.
Still not glowing.
Water, earth, fire, air. 4 elements together as one.
Mud.
This is just mud.
So, do you feel anything?
What are you doing here?
Have you become uncivilized so soon, Zuzu?
Don't call me that!
Zuzu.
To what do we owe this honor?
Family are the only ones you can really trust. Father regrets your banishment. He wants you home.
Oh.
I just gave you great news.
I'm sure your brother
Do we
simply needs
believe
to
her?
come and...
Don't interrupt, Uncle! I still haven't heard my thank you.
He wants me back?
Why did she tell all her soldiers that they're gonna have to fight Zuko and Iroh. I don't trust her at all.
Every day, more and more people die. I'm already 100 years late. I have to try it.
I can't watch you do this to yourself.
If you
I'm not
kill
going
Ozai,
to.
is that enough? Will his heir, will his daughter carry on the war?
After 3 long years, it's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Father's realized how important family is to him. He cares about me.
I care about you. In our family, things are not always what they seem.
Well, we're back in the dreaming.
I don't think we should be trying to bring on the Avatar state.
You've changed your mind.
Family sticks together, right?
We're finally going home.
Yeah.
Sure I can't change your mind?
I'm sure. I can only reach the Avatar state when I'm in genuine danger.
I see.
Now I have to put you in
was
genuine
afraid you'd
danger.
say that. Attack the Avatar!
Man, they're desperate.
I'm not your enemy! I won't fight you!
You can't run forever!
You can't fight forever!
I love the creativity of the fight sequences. Because there's always more story to it than just two people fight. You know, in that one, it's all about Aang doesn't want to fight at all, and it's all about evasion
Uncle.
and avoidance.
Welcome. I'm so glad you decided to come. Set our course for home, Captain.
Home.
You heard the princess. Raise the anchors. We're taking the prisoners home.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
You lied to me!
Like I've never done that before.
And now we get the parallel fights.
Maybe we should just make sure Aang's okay.
Look at Sokka and Katara taking care of him. Horstrich. This seems like a bad idea.
Maybe you can avoid me, but she can't.
She's a waterbender. Watcher.
Katara!
You could save her if you were in the Avatar state.
I'm trying!
I don't see glowing.
Please!
Man. Whoa.
And whoa!
Yeah, but now you're gonna get your ass handed to you. Yeah.
Zuko! Let's go!
Why would he want you back home, except to lock you up where you can no longer embarrass him?
The fire daggers, those are cool. I hope Zuko and Aang master their anger this season, because it's definitely the flaw in both of their strategies, their tactics. So they let their anger get the best of them. Oh! Iroh again with the deflecting lightning thing. He did that in season 1 too.
Your friend is safe! It was just a trick to trigger the Avatar state!
Oh my god.
It's time you learned.
Oh. Roku.
The Avatar state is designed to empower you with the skills and knowledge of all the past Avatars, focusing their energy through your body.
Oh.
In the Avatar state, you are at your most powerful. But you are also
at your most vulnerable. If you are killed in the Avatar's state, the reincarnation cycle will be broken.
Oh.
And the Avatar will cease to exist.
Oh, geez. Heavy stakes. So you don't want to be in the Avatar state in the middle of battle. Oh, man. He destroyed this place.
That was almost perfect! We just have to find out a way to control you when you're like that.
You're out of your mind.
Yeah.
I guess we'll figure it out on the way to the Fire Nation.
Anybody got a problem with that?
No.
Do you still want an escort to Omashu?
Not from you guys. Yeah, wow.
Anyone who harbors these traitors will face the wrath of the Fire Lord. There will be no place left to hide.
I think we're safe here.
Someone translate for me. Oh. Oh, they're both doing it. Wow. Wow. They are done with the Fire Nation. Both of them. Alright. Azula is Zuko's sister. And so far, she's just one note, which is competent but ruthless. She's definitely our antagonist for the season, but I look forward to learning more about her and depth of character being revealed, because as I said, right now she's kind of one note. This is how she is. She's devious, she's treacherous, she's ruthless. Give me more. And I don't doubt that the show will give me more, because when we first met Zuko, it was exactly the same. He was one note, but look at him now. He's such a different character, and it's not that he's necessarily he's evolved, but our understanding of him has changed even more, just as we've learned more about him over the course of all of season 1. And now he's finally reached this point. He was offered home. The ruse of coming home. In fact, he and Iroh would have been prisoners of Azula. And that betrayal, I think, is the final confirmation that he needs to hear that he will never go back home and never achieve his father's approval. Azula spelled it out like, the only reason he wants to bring you home is to lock you up so that you don't embarrass the Fire Nation anymore. And there's obviously a ton of symbolism in cutting off the ponytail, Iroh cutting off his top knot. They're severing ties with the family, with the Fire Nation. At least that's the way I take it. Maybe it's not that final, but I'm super curious to see what their journey is now, because they're basically on the run. Anyone, they're not welcome anywhere that the Fire Nation goes, it seems. But yeah, I love that setup. And then we get this really interesting reception. I missed the name of it, but in this Earth fortress, as we're heading to Omashu, which is exciting because that means presumably we're going to see Bumi again. Aang's friend from 100 years ago, who's now the crazy old man from, what was it, episode 6 or 7 of last season? A lot of fun. But now that the word is out that A, the Avatar exists, B, he just defeated the Fire Nation Navy up at the North Pole, some people just see him as a weapon. Especially this Earth general, who literally we just need to figure out how to turn you on and point you at the Fire Lord, and the war can be over. And as much as Aang wants the war to be over, I think he came to the realization in this episode, and which Katara believed the entire episode, was that we have to do this the right way. We have to learn, we have to master all the elements. We have to master the Avatar state. We have to become the Avatar, properly realize that full potential before we can defeat the Fire Nation and put an end to the war. And yeah, this general from the Earth Kingdom was just too well-intentioned in that he wants to end the war. He sees these injured soldiers coming back every day. He hears reports of even more soldiers dying, and he just wants it to end. But he's not considering whether that's really possible. He just feels this is his best shot yet, and he doesn't want to allow it to become a sure shot if we let Aang master all the elements and fully become the Avatar. I think that's super cool. And then we also get Avatar Roku teaching us a little bit more about what the Avatar state really is. Yes, it's super powerful, but you're also not in control nearly as much. Aang feels removed from it. He doesn't like being in it. It scares him. And the added stakes of if you happen to die in that state, then the chain of avatars is broken. There will never be another avatar ever again, because you're channeling the past lives of all previous avatars. They all die with you if you die in the avatar state. I mean, that's huge stakes. I mean, fascinating, and I love that the lore is developing and we're learning more about what it really means to be the Avatar. It's more than just, oh, you're a master bender in all four elements. There's more to it than that, and a lot of it has to do with the spirit world and the connection to the past avatars and this Avatar state. I'm looking forward to learning more of that, but I'm especially excited because it feels like I'm not going to say this. I was about to say it feels like next episode we're going to be in Omashu, but probably not, because after episode 2 or 3 of season 1, we were heading to the North Pole, and it took us all frickin' season. So maybe it's good. Maybe we're going to get sidetracked a little bit along the way. Maybe there's going to be a couple of side quests. Maybe, yeah, who knows? Who knows? We've got 20 episodes this season before we find an earthbending master to teach us. I mean, in a sense, although we've seen a lot of earthbenders over the course of the show, it feels the one that we're least connected to as an element. You know, obviously Katara and Sokka are waterbender, well, are from the water tribe. Katara's a waterbender. The Fire Nation is the enemy. We know firebenders very well because of Iroh and Zuko and all the rest of the Fire Nation. And yes, we've met some earthbenders, but just in one-off situations. Here's one for this episode, here's one for that episode, here's another. But none have become regular characters yet, so it's hard to imagine if it isn't Boomy that becomes our bending master for Earth, then who might it be? But I'm excited by season 2, especially after this premiere. So yeah, I can't wait to dive into more. Can't wait for you guys to follow me along on this journey. I'm having so much fun with it. I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments down below. So please feel free to share what you feel about this episode and about where we are in the series so far. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy. We'll see you soon. Cheers.